Hey Capricorns, and happy 2026. Here's your reading. So some of the key words that came out for you is loud and outspoken, something about relevant to the morning time, a gender reveal. So somebody may be having a baby, somebody may be pregnant and preparing to have their gender reveal in 2026. Someone may be an analyst. You might be an IT analyst or be into IT or some type of data analyst. Something about moon. You could like science. You could call somebody moon. Something references a moon. You may wear a moon on a necklace. You got LGBTQ. Someone may be a part of that community or struggling with their preference or keeping it hidden. Someone may be coming to see you soon. Came out working out, so you may be really focused on working out in the year of 2026 and toning up your body and just overall working on your health. Someone may be proposing, because you got proposal out here twice. You got the question, will you marry me? And then you have the physical world proposal. So someone may be asking someone to marry them. That might have been something that someone in a relationship was waiting on. And some money might have been an issue of why the person hadn't proposed yet. The word determined came out here. Black hair. The word choosing. The phrase, why is he or she here? Independence Day, something may be relevant about the 4th of July. Smelly, so someone may have a scent or you may be smelling something. If you're pregnant, your senses may be heightened. And then again, like I said, the world proposal. So let's jump straight in. So the first card that came out is Peacemaker. So when I see this, even though this came out on the business and career side, I feel like this is Capricorn, you wanting to make peace with somebody in your life. Are you making peace with a situation? This could be work related or personal, okay? It's like you want to come to common ground or alignment with somebody that's important to you or some type of situation that's important to you, okay? Spirit is telling you to make sure you're keeping an open mind as things are unfolding or as you're having these conversations. Try to see things from different perspectives. Try to understand why other people feel the way that they do or see things the way that they do. And before you always try to jump to trying to justify your position. I do see you coming into some money in 2026, Capricorns, after you put forth some effort of hard work and education. Some of you just need to get educated more or focus on getting some type of training or practice in. Once you do that, you get more familiar with whatever trade or hobby you have, you will see money starting to flow. Same thing with work. Some of you are considering maybe in retail or doing something online to make profit. If you've been thinking about this, Capricorns, it's time for you to take action. Don't just let it be a thought. It's time for you to actively jump in and do what you need to do, okay? But yes, again, I see you wanting some type of new beginning where you might have to go and resolve a matter with the person that you were dating or seeing. You may have had some type of bad ending with this person. May have been an argument, may have been a fight. You may have just walked away because you weren't feeling emotionally fulfilled or you felt misunderstood by your person. And one of you have some type of fear of abandonment. And now you may be in a place where you're starting to chase this person because you want them back. So you might have impulsively, say if y'all live together or y'all were in the same house together and y'all were working towards marriage and this person wanted some type of proposal for you, they were ready to move forward. And you weren't doing that because you felt like you needed to get your money up. You need to work on yourself. You weren't unhappy. You may have lost your job. Might have had things going on. This person, you may have witnessed this person like getting on you saying, oh, you're not doing enough, or I need more help, or I'm ready to get married now and you're not proposing. It could have been anything. Sorry, I'm itching. I know I got grease all over my body, but I don't know why I'm itching. But anyway, some of y'all might have eczema or something. I don't know because I'm itching. Oh, child. Okay, anyway. But either way, you might have been very impulsive and gotten up and walked away from the relationship and moved out because you felt like you were being a burden to that person. Especially if, Capricorn, if you lost your job in some way and you're not actively working and you weren't making the money that you were making before, whatever this person was saying to you might have started to get to you. And you might have walked away, or either they might have walked away from you by allowing people to get in their head. And this person walked away. If that is the case, this person walked away because they didn't want you to become codependent on them. They were looking for a partner with equal give and take. And then it might have felt like you weren't doing enough in that moment. You were too comfortable, and they might have felt like they were carrying the brunt of the workload, okay? But I see you as in 2026 chasing this person. Like, you have a fear of abandonment. You're hurting because y'all are not together, and you're really missing this person. You're thinking about them consistently to the point that you can't even focus on other things that's going on, okay? I feel like you're really focused on your stability and security. I feel like this has more to do with finances. You're really trying to grow, even emotionally. And you're really working hard at this. You're being very diligent at this because you're trying to get your money up. I feel like some of y'all definitely had an impact to your finances in 2025. You might be watching somebody online, trying to get insight into what they have going on if you guys haven't been talking. You might be trying to find receipts, or you may have found out that this person was entertaining somebody, especially if y'all been separated for a few months. You're not over this person, and you're starting to miss them, and you're trying to look up and see what they have going on because y'all aren't really talking. I see you screenshotting different things that you're finding, stuff they may be posting or their friends are posting, because I feel like you're probably watching their friends' page if they're not heavy on social media. I also see you contemplating, should I go back after this relationship? It's like you're weighing facts over feelings. Like, is this really where I need to be? Will I be happy with this person? Will this happy person be happy with me? Am I holding them back? Are they holding me back? That type of conversation. I feel like you want to go back to this person. You genuinely love this person and care about this person. You see happily ever after with this person. You want to marry this person. And you really want to go back to them with a clean slate, right? You want to go back and fix things with them because you honestly feel misunderstood by this person. And the separation broke your heart. I feel like you have a lot that you haven't said to this person, and this person has things that they haven't said to you. And to cope with your feelings, you might be partying a lot, or either you might see this person out while you're partying. When you go out, you might not really be into the vibe, but you're like, let me just get out here so I'm not in the house type ordeal. And you may see this person when you go out. Some of y'all might be drinking when y'all go out to try to cope with the heartbreaking your feelings, and you might get caught up with a DUI. Some of y'all might be fighting a DUI case, or, you know, something with speeding. It could be anything because you got the thug card with the cop handcuffs. But that don't necessarily mean you're a thug. You just might have got caught up in a situation, or you may feel like when you were out in a party scene, you might have met somebody else and you might get caught up in a situation. Whatever this is, I feel like you are mirroring the emotions of your partner, and your partner's mirroring the emotions of you. So y'all both are missing each other, but you feel rejected by your person. You might be at risk of losing your car because you're having money issues, or someone may be having issues or be at risk of losing their car where they can't make the payments or can't afford to get the car fixed because they lost their job or their money is tied up or limited. Yeah, I see you feeling, you want to go back to somebody that you feel at home with. You want marriage with this person. But I do see conflict, a potential girl fight. So you might have met, it don't have to be a girl fight. It could be argument between two men. Take it where it applies. But I do see arguments. So you might be, I'm seeing different scenarios. I'm seeing where if y'all are separated and you've been out partying, you might have met somebody else and got caught up in a situation with them, and weren't honest with them about where you stood in your last relationship with your emotions. The past person, you may be trying to chase the past person at the same time having a new person in your energy, and it may cause some type of conflict there if they find out about each other. Or this is you arguing, you being very stagnant and delayed in your approaching the person that you're in love with, because you are afraid to have to face them and it turned into some type of argument. Confirmation, Spirit. Yeah, you may have deceived or betrayed this person, or this person may feel that way about you. You feel misunderstood. And so you're trying to avoid that. So right now you're doing some soul searching, trying to work on yourself, deep in introspection. What's the outcome of this connection? Yeah, you're in love with this person. I do see you in 2026 eventually proposing to this person and trying to move forward with them. Best of luck. If you need a reading, text me. All pricing is on my page. It's the first 2 pin post, Capricorn. Best of luck and Happy New Year.